Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Niqab girl speaking. And before we start, please subscribe to my channel and make the bell of notification. Thank you. Today we are back with a new love story, so keep watching. Sophia was from a Jewish family and Mohammed was from a Muslim family. But they were still a kid in a primary school, and what happened? They fell in love to each other. No one waited it, and the parents were angry and they didn't agree with it since the start. And they tried to stop them, but it wasn't successful because it was a pure love. However, they was growing up, they was teenagers, they were adult and still love each other so much. But the father of Sophia, he married her very quickly, as he knew that she loved a Muslim man and he didn't agree with it. So he quickly bring her a Jewish man. But it didn't stop them from the love. Sophia had a children, she was a married woman, but one day her father gets sick and she had to come back to his house to help him. But she knew that her love is still there living. So she didn't want him to notice her. She dressed in a niqab to cover herself, to cover beautiness, and he will never recognize her. But one day she go shopping at morning and she used the lift, and surprisingly he was there also. But he looked to her eyes and he knew that it's she, only from her eyes. Subhanallah, that's called a pure love. Sophia didn't know what to do. He recognized her. And what happened? Maybe the devil came in the lift a little bit and whispered to their ears, but they kissed in the lift. So it's a crime from both religion, no worry, I guess, but it happened. There was no way back. But Sophia, after this action, she ran away and didn't see him, didn't she want to see him anymore. But she had her father who was still sick and she had to care about him, so she still lived in the home. And he was coming to her every single day. He didn't let her be. Unfortunately for her, because after a few days she fell for the love. And she visited him in his flat. Of course, you can imagine what happened there. At the end, she gets pregnant with this man. But she was so unhappy and she didn't know what to do. Oh my god, this is a really big crime. What am I going to say to my husband? Or should I divorce and be with this man and with my new child, with my love? What to do? She didn't know. So she got the idea to go on internet, on Facebook, and to write a story to the girl groups, and she asked for help. Of course, all the girls was telling her that she is not polite girl, that she make a big crime, and they was abusing her, insulting her, blah blah blah. Of course, these things didn't help her at all. But happened. She is pregnant. Then one girl advised her, do not say it to the husband and act like it's the child of the husband. So Sophia listened to these words and she did so. But when she born the baby, the miracle happened. The baby got exactly the same face as the father. It was a boy. And everyone who saw this baby, he knew it from this man. So when this man listened, he came to see the baby. And of course, Mohammed was sure it's his son, so he go for Sophie and tell her, it's my son, I wanna be the father, you have to divorce. But Sophie had already another children with the previous husband. She couldn't divorce, she didn't want, and if her husband know that she makes such a crime, for sure, he will punish her very hard. Maybe, who knows, but maybe even kill her. But at least divorce her for sure, but punish her, really punish her. But Mohammed told Sophia, you have to divorce. Sophia refused. I will not go divorce. It's not your son. She was fighting with him. It's not your son. But he told, it is my son. He was sure. He didn't discuss. And he told her, you will get divorced or I will go for your husband and tell him everything what happened between us. Oh, this was the big shock for Sophia. She didn't wait. and she didn't know now what to do more. Antes de 6 minutos teve, vá lá, vai para dela. Foi o que pode querer antes do vídeo. So, I ask you now, guys, what the Sophia should do and what the Muhammad should do. Because actually, there's no end of the story. When I listen to the story, I wrote it, I'm making the video about it, but actually the woman have to disappear. And we don't have the end of the story, which is very pity, but I wanted to share with you this story and maybe even ask for your opinion what you will do in her place or in the Muhammad place. Should she get really a divorce and be with her love, or stay with her husband, or how she will manage it with the Muhammad to don't go for her husband? It's really complicated, and I have to say I personally don't know even the advice, even the solution how it should be. So please guys, if you have some idea, write to me in the comment. I would love to read it and listen it from you. Maybe you'll ask now, why did I speak about the story when there is no end, and is it a story actually? But I think it's a very important story here in Egypt, because this doesn't happen every day. I didn't before listen about women who cheat on the husband and get pregnant with him, and what more, the boy is the same, has the same face as the father. This is really the miracle of the God. I see it clear as a miracle, and because she wanted to hide on her husband, so that's why this happened. That's how I see it. But it's really sad story and complicated, because at the end someone for sure will get hurt. And I guess in this point of for sure it will be the most Sophia who will be hurted. So what do you think about this fell for the love? Is it a true love, or is it just a passion? Waiting on your answers. Thank you guys for listening, and bye!